Good morning. Welcome to this Tuesday, October the 22nd. I did not get around to recording yesterday's reading and meditation, so I'm going to read both for Monday and Tuesday. So we're going to be reading from Mark Nepo's Book of Awakening. I'll do a guided meditation. I'm going to share a joy, and then I will share with you Agape's Oath of Manifestation, which hopefully you will read with me. Okay, so October 21st, having honest friends. If you tell me you already understand, I feel a little pessimistic. If you say you do not understand, I feel more optimistic. Thich Nhat Hanh. This Vietnamese monk, so renowned for his insight, helps us remember that no one can live up to their image of themselves. We can only live out our questions. I have learned from both sides, being the one with all the answers and from the one with being all the questions, that there is no real bond with others until we share the evidence of who we are and not just our conclusions. It's taken a long time, but I finally get it. I cannot have both truth and love in my life until I speak from the I and stop putting my pain into you. Until I own all my stumblings and stop projecting my misfortunes to everyone nearby. I have a friend, his name is Alan. We have known each other for 29 years, across 18 states, and through storms we swore we would never let up. We held each other when marriages failed through accidents and cancers. We held each other up when our grandmothers died. I have seen him in the rain where words can't reach him. I've seen him in the rain that is his alone. And here now, because we've dared to open our small windows to each other, because we've been broken down in front of each other with fragments of what we thought was truth, we have the privilege of asking again for the first time, who are you? I look at him after all these years without protection and I say, I want to know you. Whatever you have withheld, whatever I have not been able to hear, let us sit in the clearing and understand each other like old birds whose wings are used now more to huddle than to fly. Having an honest friend, one before whom you can dump all your heart's pockets and still feel that you are worth something, is a form of wealth that will buy you nothing but will give you everything. And mysteriously and rightly, to find such a friend, we must be such a friend. I can definitely attest to that, as I have at least two wonderful friends that I could say anything to at any time and they will receive me with no judgment. So it is a blessing. Okay, so October 22nd is Stay Present. I am, as all mortals are, unable to be patient. Pablo Neruda. It is so difficult to wait, and yet nothing short of patience can give us accessory to the nature of wholeness. In part, this is because the mystery of life in its totality is incomprehensible, and what can be understood often speaks in a language so slow that we seldom stick around long enough to hear it. As the great Chilean poet Pablo Neruda confirms, patience is a gift that waits beneath our very human agitation. Yet only through the incredibly difficult effort of staying present will life's forces reveal to us the powers of oneness. I recently went to the ocean and listened to much of the night to the surf, and the next morning I was surprised to see that the tide had receded to reveal a cliff that had submerged. I was now able to walk on what revealed itself out into sea. And the water rising above me, spraying and slapping what normally can't be seen, made me realize it is the same with our pain. For only when we can outwait the dark will the sharpness of experience recede like a tide to reveal what has survived beneath it all. Often what seems tragic, if looked at long enough, reveals itself as part of a larger transformation. I also remember coming to a clearing in the woods so densely overgrown that it felt depressing, for nothing seemed capable of getting through. Something in my own makeup resembled this and made me return there several times. But it was finally in winter, without its leaves, that the same clearing undressed itself as a magnificent bed of light that happened to be on the crest of a beautiful hill. It humbled me to realize that winter can be freeing too, and that I am often overgrown with memories and reasons and twigs of mind that block me from the light. So often in our agitation and impatience we hurry off, annoyed and troubled, in search of love or peace, never imagining that where we first looked is now letting light through or sprouting its truth. It takes months for a crab apple to shake the crab and find the apple, and even longer for joy to split its human bark. As we sink into the meditation and hearing the birds chirping, the water flowing, the dogs barking, may we, in our quest for patience, take every sound or every distraction and allow it to take us deeper into that space of subconsciousness, the space where we can really see ourselves and feel ourselves, the space of that inner knowing, allowing the breath to penetrate the pain, the fear, the darkness. Allowing the visualization of that pain to break into pieces and scatter so that it can no longer be brought together again. Some memories are meant to stay in our soul, in our mind, in our bodies, in our spirit, and some we just have to let go of because they're not serving us, they're not serving anyone else, and perhaps they're having an influence on our daily lives, our daily thoughts, the decisions we make, the way we feel about ourselves. So now we can just let go of 1, 10, 1,000 of those things that have been lingering around in our consciousness with no purpose except to torment us. We can be torment free. Replace that torment with kindness, with love, with compassion, sensing and knowing what we need in every moment and truly listening to that, trusting our intuition fully. We are such amazing beings, amazing souls. And when we quiet and find that space and are able to listen, things happen like magic. And then the daily occurrences become normal. You thought about that person before you saw them. You knew what they were going to say. You know exactly what path to take or what decision to make. The person who walked up to you gave you chicken skin. Magic can happen in every moment. If you love yourself fully and completely, give your mind a rest, give your body a rest, give your spirit a rest, so that it can absorb the magic. And so it is. Well, my joy yesterday was in study mode, finding a method to easily learn a lot of information. And It just takes some weight off of my shoulders to be able to absorb information in a way that it's going to stick, because some of us are premenopausal and don't remember a lot of stuff. So, when you can remember stuff, ooh, feels good. Feels good, baby. Okay. Oath of Manifestation by the Agape International Spiritual Center of Truth. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens a space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I have and grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. Have a magnificent Tuesday, a magnificent life, and remember, you are loved. Aloha.